All right, Andy joining us again, and fair to say this is just a nice, gentle storm.
This is a very calm storm.
Okay.
And it's sad to say that this is a calm storm from what we saw from last week, but this is definitely a lot more calmer. I was looking at rain totals, which I'll get to in a second, and what a big difference from last weekend. So as CJ just mentioned, it's definitely a lot more calm. But as we head into Friday, some areas in Ventura County, we're going to see some pretty heavy impacts in terms of heavy rain. I'll get to that in just a second. But here's a look at our temperature right now in Santa Maria, about 53 degrees, and we're seeing some light rain, some light sprinkles. We did see a heavy band of moisture that just moved through Santa Maria, and that's actually making its way over to Santa Barbara and Ventura County. Now here's a look at your Turkey Drive forecast for Santa Maria. You still have plenty of time to head out the door and go donate a turkey. We're so excited to see you, especially over in Santa Maria, maybe San Luis Obispo. Here's a look at your temperatures as you head into your 6 o'clock hour, about 51 degrees, and then we're going to continue to cool as we head into our late evening, dropping down into the 40s. So we're tracking another cold night tonight. Now here's a look at our future track radar. This is definitely an interesting low pressure system keeping me busy for today, because take a look as it moves down south. We're going to see it kind of circulate. It kind of went fast there, but it circulates back to Ventura County and portions of Santa Barbara before it starts to fully move south, and then it starts to move east. So this is a very interesting system that we've been tracking all week. As it ricochets back to Ventura and portions of Santa Barbara, it's going to bring some heavy rain and the possibility of some hail. And this is going to be the type of rain that rains really heavy for 5 minutes, it stops, and then it rains heavy for 5 minutes. So that's something you want to keep in mind as we head into our Friday. This is once again going to affect mainly Ventura and portions of Santa Barbara County for our Friday. Here's a closer look at that radar. You can see the system is kind of starting to slowly break apart as we head into our evening, but we're still seeing some portions of some heavy rain for Ventura County, and you can kind of see where that circulates there as it comes back to Ventura. As we head into our Friday for North County, there is that possibility of some light sprinkles, some light rain because of the dense fog that we're going to see for our Friday. So that's something you want to keep in mind as well. About 8:30 for tomorrow morning, there you can see over in Longpoke and Santa Maria, we have that chance for some rain, and that's going to be the case for Ventura County. As I keep mentioning, we're also tracking some winds that are going to come with that. They're going to be a bit on the gusty side for Ventura County especially. We'll start to see that pick up once again as we head into our late Friday. As that system moves out, it always leaves behind those gusty winds. Okay, here's a look at our future track rainfall. This is from 12:30 today, so from earlier today, and then I put it until about 1:30 tomorrow. Let's see if it goes even further. So definitely a lot lighter than what we've been seeing the last few systems, and we will take it because it'll be a nice break from last weekend. Here's a look at your future track forecast for tonight and tomorrow. As I mentioned, we're tracking another cold night tonight, so that's something you want to keep in mind. You want to keep an eye on those plants, those pipes, and those pets. Some areas, as you head more inland, we're dropping down into the 30s tonight, so it's definitely going to be chilly. And even headed into tomorrow, some areas really struggling to break out of that low 60-degree range. Other areas will get up to about 65 to 66 degrees. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast for the next day or two. We're looking pretty cool, but then guess what? We're tracking a series of high pressure systems that are going to start to slowly warm things up. Not too much, but we're rising into the 70s as we head into our week next week. So for Thanksgiving, we're looking at temperatures back into the 70s, some areas in the mid 70s for your Thanksgiving holiday. So the rain is gone. It's actually looking like it's going to be gone for the next 10 days. So enjoy the next 24 hours with it before we start to see a bit of a warm up as we head into our weekend. There's a look at Paso Robles. 30s are going to be the overnight lows for at least the next 7 days. So that's again something you want to keep in mind, but we'll start to warm up into the high 60s, low 70s by guess what? Next Thursday for Thanksgiving. Over in Ventura County, we're going to remain on the cooler side for tomorrow, and then headed into next week, we're going to slowly rise in those temperatures, and then for next Thursday up to 70 degrees. Stay with us. We'll be right back.